Well, from Nordic walking in England to bungee jumping in Aotearoa, our next guests are on an epic adventure.
Que tal se você chamasse a sua família?
50 viikon aikana 50.
Since October, health and fitness personalities Paul and Jackie Brown, along with their 9-year-old son Ben, have been traveling around the world promoting sports and healthy lifestyles.
Well, first of all, what is behind this whole challenge? What are you doing it for?
Well, Carl, it's pretty simple. Jackie and I have been in the health club industry all of our lives. You know, we love fitness, we love exercise, and we love sports. And over the last 30 or so years, we've seen a massive decline in activity levels in our kids. You've only got to look around and see how much time they spend playing on their computer screens, watching videos and the like. And there's a lack of balance there. Obesity has doubled in the last 10 years. It is going to double again in the next 7. And everywhere we go, we're going to visit schools and talk to kids and basically say, look, just find something, get some type of activity in your lives. We figured if we could prove to the world that we can find 50 different sports to do in 50 weeks, then surely every family out there can find at least one sport that they could do on a regular basis.
Two thieves thought they had picked the perfect moment, but it did not end the way they expected. We were waiting for a bus with a group of disabled kids. Their parents were dropping them off for something special. A full week of skiing, new experiences, and memories they would never forget. Everything felt normal. Kids were getting ready, parents were helping with bags and wheelchairs. Everyone was focused on the trip ahead. Then, two men walked over and started talking to our cameraman, Anton. At that moment, Anton only knew one thing: they were not part of our group. A few minutes later, while everyone was distracted, one of the men moved toward a car where a dad had just taken out a wheelchair for his child. While that dad was helping his child, the man stole a bag from the car. At the same time, the second man went straight for Paul's backpack and calmly walked away. Anton saw it happen.
Hey!
The thief ran straight toward a waiting getaway car. Anton chased after him and tried to open the door, which was not smart or safe. But in that moment, instinct took over. Anton noticed the other man running with our group, trying to blend in like he belonged there. That's when it all became clear. This was planned.
Wow. What can I tell you? We're here getting ready to do a volunteer job with a whole bunch of kids with disabilities, and someone runs up and steals my backpack with my laptop, all the video footage of the 50 Sports in 50 Weeks mission. Long story, Anton, the superhero of the day, chased the car of the thieves, caught one of the culprits, held him, we secured him, we handcuffed him. We told him he either gets his friends to return the bag or he's going to prison. Anyway, the bag's shown up, amazingly. We've lost the hard drive with all the video footage. I'm not going to stress about that. We've got backups. Very important lesson. Sports in 50 weeks brings us to Portillo, Chile. We're here with Andes Mágico to make the dreams of lots of kids come true. Kids with amazing courage, because this is Adaptive Ski Week.
In the mountains of Chile, we found a story far bigger than skiing. Andes Mágico gives children and adults with disabilities the chance to experience the snow, the mountains, and the freedom of moving through a world many may have once thought was out of reach. During our days here, we met the team, the volunteers, and the young people at the heart of it all. For some, this was their very first time on skis. For others, it was another step in a journey that had already changed their lives. And right there with us was Nicholas Bisquert. Back in 2015, he was one of the young skiers on the snow, already carrying a dream of what he wanted to become. There were falls, there were hard days. There were moments when it would have been easier to stop, but Nicolas kept going. Now, he has become Chile's best performing Winter Paralympian and winner of 2 Paralympic diplomas. And for Andes Mágico, so much of that journey started with one man, Mario Fernandez.
I was working here as a ski instructor in Portillo. I found that I had a good chemistry with kids with some disabilities. For example, some people with Down syndrome, they came here with the families, those kids, and they were with me. I was teaching them. So I found that they were so happy to ski, be able to ski, and if they were happy, their family, they were happy, the hotel guests, they were happy, everybody was happy. So I said, this is good, because they can ski, they can do it. I asked the owner, Henry Bursell, 1999, to make a week for people with disabilities. Because 1 day skiing or 2 days skiing, nothing happened. They must be here 1 week. And he said, for me, it was a surprise. He said yes. When they have some autistic kids, and it's a lot of work for their parents. We have one here in our museum, yes. Pelayo. And we are helping him, but at the same time, we are helping her mother to be without him for 1 week. Yeah. So I told her mother, you know what? This week for you is for you. We're gonna take care of your kid. Now go out with your husband, go to a restaurant, go to see a movie, go to do things that you didn't do for a long time.
Without any guilt.
Yeah, because your kid is in a good hands, Yeah.
Fantastic. Congratulations, Mario.
Yeah, sure.
Keep up the great work, sir.
Yeah, no problem.
Well, I think, sometimes you think your life is complete, it's perfect. You have a great family, great job. But when you do this, you find out there's something more you can have in life that's very, very important. And this week with Jacob has been just fantastic. Paul, I'm not an instructor. I'm a volunteer here. And this is the first time ever I have to teach somebody that's blind how to ski. And it's been amazing. I'm very lucky I had a great, great student. He's doing just intermediate slopes, no problems at all.
Ok, Paul pregunta cómo tú estás viviendo y disfrutando esta experiencia acá.
Esta es una experiencia nueva para mí. La verdad es que me ha gustado bastante. Hasta el momento es uno de los deportes que más me ha llamado la atención. Y bueno, no me ha costado esquiar. Y nada, pues voy a seguir esquiando hasta morirme.
And he wants to ski until he dies.
Well, let's hope that's a long, long, long time of skiing.
Esperamos que sea mucho, mucho, mucho tiempo.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Sadly, the final day had arrived. After an unlucky start to what became a wonderful journey, we looked back on everything we had seen, learned, and felt. And the message was clear. It does not matter what sport it is. It does not matter if you cannot see, cannot walk, or cannot express yourself with words. Never let that become the reason you stop trying. Sport belongs to everyone, and an active life is possible for everyone. And with that, we ended the week together with a cozy night full of music, laughter, gifts, memories, and a few tears.